Well, I tried something new, didn't work out. You know, shit happens. A little depressing, tad bit. So, yeah, shit happens, eh? It's just a little bit wheezy. I'm still trying to figure out how to. I'm trying to do a something I'm looking for. A vertical live stream and a I guess horizontal. That's the words I should be using. There we go. Didn't work out. It like freaked out and then chose one flippin' thing. So yay. Which kind of sucks because I had like this whole thing planned out for vertical sources. But I guess we'll make it work for now. Somehow. Yeah. Anywho, on that depressing note of shit. Hi. we're gonna play change things around. Right. This one. There we go. Slay the Princess, part 1. Awesome. Kind of vibey. Fireball. No, it was Fireball. He lost the account. Disflamed or deflamed sphere. I think that's the word. English is not it. It's currently almost 12 o'clock at night. It's almost tomorrow morning. Recommended this one, so I'm kind of interested. Waiting to see how we're gonna tackle this, because I didn't want anything to cock up, and everything did. You know, this is why you test things and work. Yeah. Also, I didn't want to miss this Friday's live stream, so technically it's still a Friday, even though it's late. So, I say we get into it because things happen. Truly, things happen. They happen, and there's not much we can do about it except for move forward. So, I'll figure it out. Truly, I will. I'll figure it out. Yeah, so my shorts will be a little different than usually. It's just how life's gonna go. Cool. So this says this is a, if you can read. I mean, I'm hoping my chat can read. But we'll just move over to big screen. I hope. Could be wrong, right? Yeah, okay, we're fine. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's not something I want to do too particularly here. PG? Oh, wait, hold on. Can I? I'll move my face for now. There we go. Cool. This is a horror game not intended for all audiences. I don't know any warnings. Apparently there's warnings. You can't see me, so I'm waving my... Oh, I just smacked my mic. Waving my hand around like there's no tomorrow. Slay the Princess contains flickering images, effects, as well as a parallax effect that on a rare occasion has caused motion... Ooh. What is a parallax effect? Should I Google that? That's my question. Anyways, if either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Awesome. I'm thinking a lot. Okay. That's fine. You'll be able to read it. This says there are no wrong decisions. Decisions is this word here. So hopefully everything's fine. Whatever horror you may find in these dark spaces, have your heart and see them through. Should I move my bloody camera? That's not moving the bloody camera. There we go. That's the camera. Now let's just stick it in between right there. Perfect. Whatever horrors you may find in the dark spaces, have your heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Interesting. Also, I quickly came in and disabled music. So I think I'll have music low for now. I'm not too much on the vibe of music. If I should probably Google if this has copyright music, shouldn't I? I'll be back. No, I'm joking. I'll be right here. You guys can't see it. As Google does. Slay the princess. Of course there's jump scares, I'm assuming. Copyright music. I don't know, I can't spell. The answer is maybe? Apparently. So yeah, we'll just, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna definitely go full window, full screen, not full window. Skip. No, it's fine. After choices, no, we'll figure that out. If we need to change stuff, we'll change stuff. It's really not like the end of the world for me. Quick menu visibility, visible. Don't know, boil effect. I'm gonna have all of these on. Warning, flickering images, parallax effects, and boil effect. I don't know what this is, but wooziness, motion sickness, well, other bigger issues. We're gonna leave all of these what we need to leave them on. Oh, that's bright. That's bright, bruv. Self-voicing. Could you? What the? Visit, no, join Discord, not right now. Controls. Okay, shit. Sorry, I'm literally experiencing this for the new time. Shift A, accessibility menu. Okay, enter advances dialogue and activities and activates the interface. Advanced dialogue without selecting choices is space. Ooh. I don't understand the enter, arrow keys, navigate the interface. Okay, access the game menu, escape game, that's like pause. Control, skip dialogue while held down. Toggle dialogue, skipping, tab. Page up rolls back to earlier dialogue. Ooh. Cool. Cool. Hides the user interface, takes a screenshot. Oh. Thumbnails. Oh shit, that's it. Toggles assistive self-voice. What the fudge-tickles is assistive self-voicing? That's my question. Also, I'm trying to do something as well. Everything's just not doing what it should be doing. However, we'll figure it out, We'll figure it out. Okay, that's not what we wanted, but that's fine. We'll figure this out. We'll just toss that in there. For vibes. For the vibes. Okay, we're gonna go new game. There we go.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Nothing is that important. Oh shit. Okay, explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Oh. Okay. Honestly, I'm fiffling and faffling with useless shit. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know what to do. Okay, the end of the world, what are you talking about? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with end of the Ooh, I like this one. This one like really screams, you know, F you in the face of this narrator. Do I get a sort of a selfish prick? Am I going to be a selfish prick, or am I going to be an amazing human being? This is a lot. Okay, thanks for telling me. Oh, that's very to the point. I'm not that kind of guy. Although I can be if necessary. Let me move this crap out of my desk. I'm trying to do, again, useless crap. Sweet, I've always wanted to. You see, I'm not opposed to switching Viva la Revolution. Shit, I wish there was like a timer. You know what, honestly, if I want to be sensible about this, right? Like sensible. I probably am gonna choose why did you make me choose this game to Slim Sphere? Come on. Shit.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up
also,
against a bit of a ticking
Rick and Morty.
clock.
Let's go. Shame. That's for you to deal with.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
But you're not really exposing or telling me the truth at all at the current moment. Alrighty. Which doesn't bode well for it as a whole.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
How and why?
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay, the end of the world, what are you talking about? Killing a princess seems kind of bad. Shit. Honestly, no, yeah, let's just... I'm assuming we're going to go through all of it.
No more birds, no more trees,
not too sure.
And perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Is that all you're going to tell me? Genuinely, is that all you're going to tell me? That's like telling me, if you don't buy a car, you won't have a car. You won't get to work. You won't spend your money. I don't want the car. Anyways. I'm trying to drink coffee. It's spilled. Anyways, but how can a princess locked...
Don't
be the end of the world.
Specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
You're not giving me evidence. Yes,
Look,
evidence.
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey. Does it?
I'm going to go through all of it,
Are you
truly.
a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress.
The
Seamstresses
repercussions
contribute something
seem...
of value to society.
seem to be a little worse than a fisherman. I think we can do with one less fisherman for the fish. But a queen or princess will one day run a country and make it freaking work. He literally just says, if anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. They contribute to society. They use more fabric. However, the princess will be running the country, the continent, the freaking state. You make no sense, buddy boy.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Well, I'm not. Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I'm not committing to anything until I've had...
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Facts,
But
bro.
a word of warning.
Bro.
If you were prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Are we sure about that?
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
That doesn't seem so bad.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
That's the freaking plan, you imbecile.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Also, there are windows she can escape, right? Right? Wooden. Some wood is sturdy, but...
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, well, that's the only option I have, I think. I didn't really look, but there was the only option in the option compiling department.
The interior of the cabin is almost
Oh shit, you
entirely
can't
bare.
see.
The air is stale
Damn
and
it.
musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
There we go. It's... what do you expect? It's live. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't do live streams. What do you want from me? Okay, the interior of the cabin is mostly entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. Ooh. Oh, there's a bug on my desk. That's depressing. The walls are painted in a thin layer of dust. The furniture of note is plain wooden table perched on the side.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't want to do any of it. Also, I want to kind of get rid of this cockroach-looking thing. The objective, the game is called Slay the Princess. So, I've come to mess up the princess. Oh, shit. I kind of want to go against the grain, but isn't that going with the grain at this point?
You take the blade from the table.
I'm gonna kill her.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the
Eat
world
shit,
without
narrator.
it.
Yes, it will be. If I die because I have a
The door to
flippin'
the basement creaks
blade.
open, revealing
Lose
a
it.
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Macho. Oh, that's my hand. is a blade.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She's the only one down there, of course she is.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Is it now? You know what? Let's say hi.
Don't be a stranger. And it's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
I'm gonna move the camera again. No, she definitely sounds a bit dodgical. That's all I'm gonna say. Super dodgy. But we're gonna go down for vibes.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
What was the point of the cabin? Was that to like hide what she's done? Where she is? It makes zero sense of why the flip there's a cabin.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Shut up, narrator.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
A little cocky. What? No way, why would I even think that? Okay, yeah, caught me. I'm here to slay you now.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
No.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm just gonna do a quick save for vibes. Just don't want to cock it up. Ah, fuck, I should have done a quick save like a mile ago. Anyways,
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
don't look at me like that.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Why? Why?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Just hold the bloody blade and...
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
We're just gonna stick me down here for now. Purely, it's just... Yes, I know I have to get close enough to you to use it, or I can just... I'm watching. Just, like, stab you, dude.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm thinking. I'm reading, but I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking. My brain isn't used to this. This is a lot of reading. Although I'm gonna finish playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah. Anyways, fuck it.
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come
Excuse
this
the language. My brain just didn't work.
No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Having like 3 voices is kind of wild.
Oh, threatened, are we?
Yes.
You poor thing.
Yes, we are
Drop
threatened.
the knife, and of course we can talk.
Again, no.
Then I'm not talking to you.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
I'm just picking quick things quickly.
She squints back.
Anyways,
The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
of course we can.
You squint even harder. so does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going
Facts,
to have
dude.
a choice. You can't
Honest,
keep
I don't
squinting
wanna die.
forever.
Yeah, it says who?
Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
And I don't have to be chained to a flippin' wall. So I think I've made the right decision, don't you? That's all I'm gonna say. I've made the right decision.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Am I an ogre? Look at those ugly ass nails. And somehow yet she looks like she's been like head and shoulders and Dove soap and a fucking seamstress sewing a dress. How?
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Thanks.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Okay.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
That doesn't seem too great for her.
We can still turn this around. You and the princess stare at each other, both
I feel like I'm
gasping
an
for
ogre,
breath,
dude.
equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out
Sorry.
of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
You're not wrong. I'm sorry if I had a gash here and like somewhere down here in my foot. I'm not standing up again. I'm giving up.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
She caused that much damage?
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your
That
ribs
don't
break
look
as
too
she
good.
delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Hey. Well, that doesn't...
Oh,
What? There's just a knife in you?
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
How are you talking with, like...
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder. Do you...
I prefer to talk to... It looks like the internet just died. And we're coming back. Here we are. The internet is back. However... Okay. Shit happens. It does. Life. My internet ain't great. I live in Africa. Anyways. I was hoping to talk to you, and instead I ended up choosing to stab you. I can quick load. I might do so.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her.
And the world...
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've
The first time
just
we met,
for
you and
bit as long as
I-
What happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Fuck it.
Can't just leave. We're supposed to fight her. Where are you going? Seriously? You're just
Leaving?
going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Am I the voice of the stubborn? Okay, anyways, this is okay, fine, you're persistent, I'll go to the cabin. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the princess, maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't, I guess we'll see. Liza definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin, I'm not going to the cabin. It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish coming of the new. I might choose this one. Nope.
Fine.
Fuck it.
Suppose
I'm
you
gone.
just
I don't.
quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
I'd die.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
To be honest,
remarkably
yeah, I am.
selfish, if you ask me.
I really am
Already
keen on doing
outlined
that.
the
I'll
stakes
take
of
my
the
shoes off
situation.
too.
If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever. But fine, you turn around and trek back down
A very
the path you
dramatic
came.
person, I'm not gonna lie. Super dramatic.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Perfect.
What's going on? Where are we?
Oh, I don't like the fact of this growingness around my eyes. No, never
I
mind.
told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen?
No. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulating, pulse louder as something other comes close. Anyways, feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. The vessel is full of you. And wait, what? Frustration. I'm trying to understand this myself. The vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. Ooh, disgusting. This is the princess. I need something shaped like me. Fuck it, let's go. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken, beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I'm your only salvation. What does that say? Denial, face consequences, or some shit.
You're
I don't
on
know.
a
Something's up
path
here.
in the woods,
It's another one.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in
Shit.
the basement of that cabin
It says the real one
is a
starts.
princess. You're here to slay.
End of the world. Just get into it.
You make your way up the short path.
I'm just gonna skip him repeating exactly what he said over and over again. Truly, I don't care.
The interior of the blade is your.
I'm not gonna kill her. That's just
The door to the basement creaks open.
how you doing her
voice
a favor.
is, don't let it.
I know I'm skipping a lot, sorry.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I'm just trying to understand and go through different things, not like fast, because I don't plan to do like a very long live stream on this, because I want to do multiple parts, but I'm also uber tired, and the time is flippin', it's, well, 9 in the morning. 12:09 in the morning. Is it 12:09?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Early.
princess.
It's tomorrow. It's
There's
Saturday.
a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Okay.
Well, I did come here to talk more than anything else.
Oh.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Coffee's finished. But depression.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
I'm gonna call her Alberta.
Is Princess her name or her title?
It's
What if it's
Alberta.
both?
No.
Could you imagine being named Princess?
Alberta. Remember that, Alberta. I'm just gonna go with Alberta. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Ooh.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Am I the princess?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Look, I am choosing this because it's relevant to what I want to know.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Alberta.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Alberta. That's
Okay,
your name.
that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before...
No, I'm not going to kill her before it's too late. I want to know more. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, we know that I sent you to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here. At least for a little bit. We can get to know each other. Ooh. That's a dodgy one, that one. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Correct?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I don't, because I don't know her. I want to choose what she wants to know when she gets out of here.
Responding.
Because I don't want to tell her that I want to kill her just in case she gets aggro with me.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
I don't like the claws. Am I an ugly person?
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
Really? Ooh, there's more. Can't believe you've been keeping... They've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting out of here. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Don't make me regret this. Fuck it.
Only
Excuse my
this
language
more
again.
Difficult.
Shut up, I don't care.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
From the last time when you punched the living shit out of me and I tried to stab you, ended up dying, rebirthed? Kind of like ReZero, the anime. Get rebirthed every time I die. Then I get sucked into a non-existent time, or outside of the time spectrum into a nothingness fabric called reality, and rebirthed again. I don't care.
You're making a huge mistake.
Quick save. I don't
No,
care.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, I am.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Not wrong. They
I'm
look
guessing
pretty
you don't
thick.
have the key?
The key is love. No, I'm joking. I don't have a key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
My nose itchy.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Why not? And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still laying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Shit.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
The narrator is the asshole keeping me here. And yet I'm still in the flippin' way of everything. Let's try to keep myself above board. It's kind of
You make your
frustrating
way
me.
to the
Yes,
bottom
yeah,
of the
I'm fine
stairs.
there.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
And choke it to death.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's
Who's
a slight
they?
panic rising in the princess's voice.
That's the other question I have. Who is they?
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Okay. Anyways.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
It's the sword.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
She's gonna eat me. I don't care.
Fine.
I have died already once before trying to kill her with a knife. Even though she's one-handed, she'll probably stab me with a bone.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade
Dude.
against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the
127
princess's
hours.
arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
What am I? Like a leprosy contracted ghoul?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow
Gorgeous.
suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
That's because she's not bothered by shit.
Thank you.
Go to
Now
bed,
let's get out of
Tashi.
here.
But hi, how you doing? Let's check my your messages. I have a great idea if you've read it. Again, this is still the dodgy part about everything.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
You know what? I have.
You can't just let her escape into the world.
She's not the biggest
No.
one though.
I can't just let her escape into the world.
I knew the narrator was just a bastard.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Why are you controlling my body, dude? Dodgy.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Watch. Oh, no shit. I have no choice.
What are you doing?
709. Oh yeah. Thanks. I've got nothing to say. Just thanks. Warn her. Anyways. Yeah. No, I was literally chilling at my girlfriend's place and like chilling with her family and enjoying my time, and I checked my phone, obviously planning to stream later because of, you know, life and stuff, and I'm like, ooh, 700. What's my vertical stream? Yeah, 702. And I was like, huh, nice. 300 away from I clicked warn her.
Stop that.
What's the word I'm looking for? 1,000. So tired.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Yes, I do. And it's not me.
Your body lunges forward,
What
the
the
blade held
shit?
low, ready to sink into her heart.
Did I miss?
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I did say warn, right? I didn't say slay.
The blade. Move the blade.
No. Alberta must be safe. Oh, so this is her name now. Again.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Just know when she stabs me with a bone.
We both know this isn't you.
Very big eyes, that's all I'm gonna say. It's like looking through your soul.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid
Nice.
hands. What are you doing?
You can call them ugly, they're very ugly hands. No doubt about it. Like the ugliest, if I'm looking here, the ugliest has hands I've ever seen.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
If you kill me, I'm gonna lose my shit.
She plunges it into your chest,
Fudge.
flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
What, dude? Dude, you telling me wow to me? Look at this shit.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Ooh, I guess. I don't care.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Decisions, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Yay.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
It's not like she's placing butter on flippin' toast, you idiot.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound.
Precisely.
It won't be long before you bleed out.
Oh no, I'm all battering my bread. Oh, fuck that, man. She's doing the job she wants to do.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
At least she's crying, personally, but that's just me.
It can't just end like this, right?
Yes, it can, and it will.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Yeah,
The
the
two of
man's
you made your choice.
dying.
It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Beautiful. If I am...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I don't know what the fuck he made me download this Livestream.
You're here to slay her.
I'm reading this slowly, but honestly...
My tricks?
Screw it.
What on earth are you
Let's just
talking about? We
make
just
him
met
know
for the first time.
full of vibes. He's a dick.
If he doesn't remember what happened,
Crap.
then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, no.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved?
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Can we build, like, multiple things in our head? I'd love that. I'm just staring this way. I just like to look at myself so I know what I'm doing. Very weird.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any
Yeah,
and
four.
all assassination attempts you've
Four.
got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically.
It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Was that not the point?
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth all of a sudden. Why would this really happen? Why should I bother doing anything? Honestly,
Those are two
I wanna
very different
I wanna know.
Questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He doesn't
Let's
continue. I
say
have to
for
click
a
it.
moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Also correct.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ.
Thank you, good sir. Alberta is the best.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
He thinks I know what protestations are. I don't.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions
I don't
last time
sound like
around
that.
didn't have any consequences.
He has a dick.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Precise.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Don't know. I think she escaped probably, but I think she left us there.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
No, I think she just left us there and lived her life.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Dastardly scheme.
Convoluted.
I love this guy. This guy's
I don't
fantastic.
know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Yeah, okay, I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin. No.
Just be quick about it.
Oh, shut up. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? I'm gonna choose the second one. If I can choose the other one, it'd be better.
I told you what this place is. It's a
Because,
park in
yeah.
the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I didn't. You did. I can see my mic. I love that.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
I don't trust you, dude.
Despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Also, here's an knife. She just went stebbity like this, sort of like this. How's that gonna kill me? Also, don't ask me why I have a plastic knife on my desk.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Okay, now you're just a dick.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Oh, you know this. Oh.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
But I wanna
sound like a broken record, but the less you
wanna know.
about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
But the point is, I wanna know more. Like, I want to know more. Give me more.
Look,
You asshole.
I'm not supposed to say
Genuine.
this, but it's because you're special.
You're
You're the
special.
only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
He's talking cock. Complete and utter cock. I'm trying to do stuff as well. Life is just...
I didn't know we were special.
I didn't know we were special. 'Cause you're not. You're ugly. Your hands are ugly. You got claws and shit, dude.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because I'm ugly and disposable.
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did
Precisely.
feel nice. Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in
This
the
man's
way
an
of
asshole.
helping you save the world. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. That's right, you can't stop all of us.
Cannot.
We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
Depending if she doesn't cut off her own foot for some reason, it's just... yeah.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Yes, I
Not
had
like
no
Hamlet.
idea. I
You still have
just...
plenty of time to reflect on the
I had a look at
situation.
it.
I just hope
and
for
I was
all
like,
our sakes that you make the right
I'll get it.
call.
Also, I did put out a community post going like, yo, guys, give me some games. I'll have a look at them. Only one person did it. And it was... Look, these games have a sense of purpose in the gaming community, and I think it's quite interesting. Because there's a sequence to how you're supposed to do things,
Oh,
right?
warning.
And...
Before you go any further.
okay, I forgot he doesn't continue talking. So like there's a sequence and you have to learn how to do things, and then the story somehow progresses, and yes, these aren't action-y games, but they're, yeah, shit happens. Notifications. Honestly, I don't even know. YouTube's doing YouTube things. Stream Elements, who is supposed to be in my chat, right, as a supposed bot. I forgot what they call themselves. And a mod. Like a bot and mod. Same as Botrix. They just haven't pitched up. So, other issues besides... yeah, shit. Anyways.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little
Dude.
game. It's your
Reliability.
lies that can't be trusted.
It's...
Her beauty is the only thing in the world we
this
can
this
believe
shitty
in.
camera of mine's more reliable than half the services we use. It's kind of wild. Like, I mean, the internet should just internet. You paid for a service. Give me the flippin' service.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart.
My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. I could be this guy. This guy's an asshole. Like just a dick.
Sure,
Love him.
Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Saving her. Wait, I probably might go... oh no, that's okay, dude. The stream's got, like, what? I'm gonna end up dying again, and then it's gonna be the end of the stream anyways. Because I don't wanna... this is like a game I'm gonna do. So there's 4 games now. There's Dead Space, The Evil Within, which I might cheat, letting everyone know. FNAF in this one that I'm gonna do for live streams. Sorry, you had a hectic day. What'd you do? What happened? What made it hectic? Tell Daddy the secrets. No, I'm joking, but like seriously, like you can let me know. Like I truly don't mind speaking about it. I forgot I had to click the button. That's the point of this. Like just chatting, telling me
The interior
issues.
of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its stone walls
communication.
draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is different.
The blade is your implement.
Very
You'll need it if you want
different.
to do this right.
Ah, okay. Nice. You can let me know. The blade is your implement. You don't say anything about the there's a mirror on the wall. I will do, thank you. Again, it won't be too long anyways.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
You reach forward and
We're
rub your
so
hand
ugly.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I love. Thanks for showing where you save shit to.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
There was.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Very different.
No, genuinely, I'm going to explore this cabin. I don't particularly like.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
The door is better. These drapes weren't here. These were normal windows, and it was a flippin' log cabin, you idiot.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
I'm not gonna kill her. I truly don't think killing
The
her is the
door
way
to the
that.
basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet
Interesting.
glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the...
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful
She's
than
different,
last
isn't
time. I can hear wedding bells already.
I have a feeling she's different.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Well, we're gonna try our best to remember that, but I don't guarantee it happening.
You walk down the stairs
Different
and
dress.
lock eyes with the princess.
Different
There's
tiara,
a heavy chain around
slightly
her
different
wrist,
hair,
binding her
chains
to
are
the
a
far
little less
wall.
thicker, and there's other shit on the floor.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Hopefully not, because I think your spirit is something that may rise in early mornings and on the odd occasions in bad places that you don't really want it to rise. So let's keep your spirit soft and calm.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Already an issue.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
I love this guy. This guy is like the best. More than a stubborn
And
ass.
she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Most men don't get that. Most men don't get compliments. Most men have to be men. And that's okay.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yes.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Is he the same guy?
And you've died before.
I didn't pay
the
attention
entire
to the
world has been
name at
damned to
all.
oblivion.
Should have, though.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are we the world? Are we the world? And every time she kills us, she kills a world, and then we get respawned in a different world as the world? Yeah, because we didn't get to see a world end. The only thing that ended was us. So should we not be the world? Just thinking.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Do your job.
You died, and now we're talking.
That's a bit dodge, bruv.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
That's the more dodge, bruv.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
The arm looks thicker than usual, bruv. No.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I'm still not convinced she's a monster.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No. No.
Did we?
No?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Ooh. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world? I'm sorry about what happened last time.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
My camera is freaking out.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. Almost
Unsettling.
unsettling extent, actually.
Yes.
That's because she's perfect.
No.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Absolutely, dude. I am telling you, it is dastardly correct.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Every narrator should be unique.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying
Fucking
to
stream
drive
elements.
her to violence.
Bastard bitch. After an hour. So. Doesn't even say you pitched up, you just pitched up. You're dick. Anyways. I think he's right because I like it better if she doesn't, blah blah blah. Trying to drive her to violence. Yeah, no, that would be bad. But before we start talking, did the world end?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Questions?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
She didn't say she did, boss. She said, do you think it would make us happy if she did? You push her to end the world, to end us. I still think we're the world and she's Alberta.
Then I didn't end the world.
Dodgy answer.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, shit, can I go back? Hold on. Page down, right? Is it shift page? Windows. FN. That's skipping. You... Okay, I can't even go back, can I? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Anyways, let's just save. Preferences, no. Accessibility, no. History. Oh, that's a lot. Ooh, voice of the smitten. See, she didn't confess anything. She's innocence itself. That's what I'm looking for. I didn't see her say that.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Possibly, yes. I'm going to blow my nose. I will be back. And I'm back. What's up? You'll what? Take yeah, blah blah blah
Would if you
blah.
had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain.
That's why I
My
left the
passions
weapon at
contain
home.
Titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Suicide is not an option here. Please, let's not kill ourselves. Ever.
You wouldn't.
Correct, I wouldn't.
I would.
No, I wouldn't.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
We don't know, hero. We don't flippin' know.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
It beats us, having a one-handed princess or a knife in her.
Andrew Smith just subscribed.
Thank you. In her flippin' chest. That's all I'm gonna say.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Also, the more you subscribe, the more damage the boss gets, and I'm the boss, so yay! I'm living. Don't kill me. I'll kill you both. Anyways, I can't believe, but I have.
told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Yes, there is. One where I don't die.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Are you trying to kill me?
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful
She's
embrace.
not.
Ugh.
Oh, spiteful bitch.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Are you just jealous that I can get a princess and you can't?
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Thankfully.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
The power of love you carry, Mr. Smitten, must be soft, supple, and packed away. I don't like the way you speak about the power of love.
What do we do now?
No idea, boss. We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out. Ooh.
That sounds perfect.
Do we die?
The princess takes your hand, the
We
last
are
hopes of
leprosy
the entire
people.
world
No.
slipping through your fingers as they
No.
intertwine with hers.
Oh.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Can I get rid of the words? What's auto do? I think okay. Let's just go quick save. 3, 2, 1. Let's just do that. Awesome.
I like to think that you do, actually.
What do you mean you think that we do? So I'm trying to figure out a lot of like weird things quickly. And I can't. Okay.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
No, you don't.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
At least the world isn't ending, asshole.
You and the princess walk up the stairs,
Don't stare at me.
hand in hand.
Me.
Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Again.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
We're learning. We're learning from the narrator, slowly but surely, that he's a complete and utter asshole who is jealous. Also, it's a very weird pupil.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Maybe she's the true narrator, and the one we have is just an evil one.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no
Did you have
match
each
for
other?
the strength
So,
of true
that's something.
love.
Yes, agreed.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
And she killed us.
Of course you wouldn't understand.
Twice.
Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Sup, Andrew? How you doing?
Are you
Well.
listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Okay, but he hasn't killed us, and that sounds fun. Fun. Sup, Europe? I didn't know Europe was a whole country, but sup.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
An Ashwee. Sup. Well, I mean, being along for the ride isn't bad. It's not bad. You know, it truly isn't bad. Benny? Technically, half of these are... No, I'm not going to spoil things. Do you think you can open it? This is coming through from two different people. Like, I have Stream Elements and Botrix doing subscriptions. So, yeah. Anyways, what does this say? I'm just mindful. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
Shame. Who are you?
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
We're just meant to be.
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
Oh, wait, isn't the point of this trying to kill the princess?
Hate you.
Oh, Gillian Soto, how you doing? I didn't realize you were here. Right? Nah, that was a while ago. Anyways, you're enjoying this, aren't you? You're enjoying taking every opportunity. Oh yeah, I read that. Sorry, my brain
That's the
died.
way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Shit. See these things? The fabric of reality is tearing apart again.
A happy ending at last.
Also, it said Romantic Haze up here from Steam. Yay.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
If there is any amount of nudity, I'm going to lose my shit, dude. Just putting it out there. Like, Steam is wild with that. Like, it's dodgy.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Why do we have feathers? That's not fair. You escaped, you bastard. But you don't get the chance to make that. Jack, why the flip do I have feathers? Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place. The mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd go about looking for her. Narrative's gone. I want to look at the mirror.
Dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? You're right.
I guess we'll
gone.
just
It's
go through
us and that
everything for vibes.
awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us.
The
The
nerve.
nerve. It is. Does that mean the world ended?
But she was here. I don't understand.
A villain vanquished. I'm begging you, don't do this.
I don't really have any other option, boss. So. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body. I mean, I told you we were a leprosy-looking bastard. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Ooh, multi-layers. You are at the cabin. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the space between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. Also, we need to be done, like, with this live stream about like a half an hour ago, but I haven't died yet, so you're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
You know what? I might leave us here. So I'm gonna do a save. Yeah, Saturday. See the time. It's officially 1 o'clock. That's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. My boss is finished. I am the boss. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It has been an interesting adventure. I'm trying to look at stuff quickly so I can fix things. Ah, there we go. That'll do. Ta-da! It's me. Yeah, I'm. My transition was off. Let's redo that. Hold on. We do it a little late. It's okay. We did things out of sequence and order. He's okay though. He's okay. It's life. It's how it works. Wait, so does return take? Okay, return takes me back there. I want to. Does quitting actually quit me out of everything? Yes, it does. So we're gonna play some music a little. Let's call it at about 15. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, yeah, no, this game has been interesting. Quite fascinating. I don't mind it though. Don't mind it at all. I do, I don't understand it either, because I see there is a process of going about it and trying to figure it out and learning of it. Like with each decision I guess you make, you change the path. But also doesn't seem like the path can differ at the same time, because I truly don't understand. Cause I'm only on what chapter, about to end chapter 2, I guess. But yeah, no, fascinating times, fascinating things, and I guess that's just life. Wild things, eh? Wild things. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to say goodbye. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. I really hope you guys have a great time. I am gonna go to bed. for your information. So, again, thank you. And I'll catch you in the next video, next stream, next short, and next community post. Awesome. Goodbye.